Hello, dear Manifesting All Possibilities, the High Vibe tribe here, and we are on this planet to enlighten the world and to become the most powerful being we can be, because that's who we are. So I'm Colette Stryker. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I'm fanatic about the law of attraction. I've been since I was 17 years old. I began to manifest my soulmate and everything else in my life that I ever wanted. And now I'm sharing it and answering your questions and helping you out. And at the same time, answering questions and raising the vibration of all of us. And I love Instagram and I love Facebook. I have those two actually simultaneously. Hi, Nicole is in Facebook right now in our private Facebook group. So what happens is when you're in Instagram and and you're totally new in Instagram, welcome. And what you will want to do is really, if you're like many, you want to join in and create this tribe of high vibers, of people who really want to make a difference, want to channel the light on this planet and ground it and be powerful, connected with their own true power. And if you're totally new here, welcome, and please make sure that you grab the gift I have given you. I have created this gift page just for you guys, and in this gift page I actually invite you privately to the Facebook group. So you get my book, my bestseller book, you get all the gifts in it. There is more than the bestseller book. There is visualization and meditation and other things, tons of gifts, plus the invitation to the private Facebook group. So just grab it, make sure you don't forget it. If you do, it's the same link that is in the bio anyway. So come back to Manifesting All Possibilities, click on the bio link, and you'll be able to grab your welcome gift. So welcome everyone. Hello Natalie. Yes, so let's go, let's answer questions. That's what we do because it's such a long session. We usually meet for about an hour every day, so I have plenty of time to answer you. But first I want to do welcome. I want to make sure that everyone gets their gift, that you're all set. And then we begin, because I begin at 3, and that's kind of the welcoming moment. So if you have a question, like for example, Natalie wants something really fast, tell me what you want, what is fascinating to you. All right, well, here we go. So go to, all right, fantastic. So, fantastic, here we go. How you doing, everyone? It's family time. Jose's here. Michelle Costa is here. Yes, Tina from Finland. And then Mai's here too. Fantastic. And if you're new, just make sure that you get to benefit from all the gifts I'm giving you, and if not, that's okay too, whatever you prefer. So I have a good question here. What would you say is the secret to maintain inner peace while in the midst of constant anarchy around us? Oh, that's a great question. How to maintain inner peace. This is one of the most important questions of all. This is the only goal you have, is to find your peace, find feeling good place, find a place of alignment. And it is extremely hard, of course, when you can look at reality around you. You use your senses, and all of them give you a feedback, and we tend to believe what we see, what we hear. We tend to take it very, very seriously. The brain thinks, wow, that's reality. And therefore, it's putting attention on it. And when it's putting attention on it, that's what it creates more of. And it makes you resonate with more of that. So how do you break that cycle? How to break that, hi Nikki, how you doing? How to break that cycle? And it's about withdrawing your attention. It's going to ask for a lot of will, okay? The will that we have in life, it's not about controlling others. It's not about trying to control the situation. It's not about any of that. It's the will to focus your attention on what you prefer. And that's the only question, moment by moment, second by second during the day. Where am I focusing my attention? What is my resonance? You know, what is my signal? And your signal depends on what you're focused on. So first you focus on something, then within 17 seconds you begin to resonate with it, and now that's your signal. Okay, now you're attracting more of that. Okay. So how do you stop putting attention on what is around you? A lot of will and knowing how it works, and having made the decision that your signal is the most important thing. Therefore, you will manage it like you're taking care of a baby, or you're taking care of something very, very precious to you. And therefore, you're going to find ways. Usually withdrawing attention, that means blah, 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 and you stay inside, you visualize, you affirm, you read, you listen to things. You direct your attention most of the time to what is inside of you. So the inside of you becomes the majority of your attention. That means you're thinking inside, you're visualizing, you're imagining, you're directing your attention, and the rest is blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, there is TV shows and big sound and big noises, and what you actually do is don't listen to it. You have the ability. That's a great question. You have the ability to direct your attention. Let's play a game of attention so that you really notice that it has nothing to do with what is happening. It has to do with something inside of you, your spirit, that makes a decision to direct that attention. Attention is the most powerful thing you have. It is. That's why we say we spend attention. It's literally money in the bank. When you spend your attention, you are beginning to resonate. You are becoming a signal, and the world has to reflect that. So your entire world depends on what and where you put your attention. So let's experience. Like, for example, everyone, put your attention in front of you. All right, and feel what it feels like. Now put your attention in your back, in the back of you. Yeah, now put your attention on the sound in the room. Yes. Now put your attention on your left side. You see, you can direct your attention, and it has nothing to do, you know, of course, whatever is in front of you, the loud sound, the people, the movement, all that is very attractive to your sight. And but you will have to just withdraw and think about something else inside of you. Have you ever done that? Every one of you? Every one of you have done that. That means you hear someone and blah, 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 even when it was your parents when you were a kid. Blah, 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 mom is talking and I don't care. I'm going to do this. I don't care about what she says. You see, you were already trying to manage your attention. So becoming the master of your attention is the key of success in your life, of joy, of happiness, of anything. So it is worth the effort. And this is the one place in life where you have to make an effort, especially at the beginning when your vibration has been attracting all those circumstances. So if you're in a chaotic place, it's because it resonates with you. There is still part of you that are in that vibration. If not, you wouldn't be present. You couldn't meet. Okay? So recognizing that that's a part of you, that a part of you is chaotic, part of you is struggling, and that's okay. Then making peace with that part of you, inside of you. Finding peace with you, the part of you that is angry, the part of you that is in conflict, the part of you that is chaotic. It's all good. There is zero judgment to make. So make peace with all the parts of you that are reflected in your world. This is just a reflection. The outside is a reflection. So as soon as you take ownership and say, there is something in me that might be, a little bit misaligned or a little bit angry or a little bit, and then look at it. Am I angry at something in my life, or am I chaotic in another place, in another time? Is it something I do? And then you might recognize, yeah, that's something I do. Oh, okay, you can relax and you can say, all right, it's something in me, so I can handle that. Hi, Jacqueline and Jolene. And once you have done that, you can love and accept the parts of you that are reflections. And then direct your attention to what you want instead. All right? So I thought that was a very deep question. Thank you for your question. And so once you direct your attention, I've not finished completely. Once you are able to direct your attention inside of you, now you can use your mind. You can focus on what you want. So look for something you can focus on. Could be, if you can, look at beautiful pictures of nature. If you can, look for something inside of you that you're proud of, that you say, you know what, it works out for me. It has always worked out for me. Positive affirmations, positive thoughts. This will not last. Everything always changes. So you begin to think the thoughts you prefer, so that you begin to find more peace, more alignment. Remember, Source will not actually judge at all. It would just be neutral for Source. To see a chaotic thing would just be it. Without judgment, it is just what it is. So as less judgment as you put on it, the more you withdraw your attention from it, the more you love whatever part is inside that resonates with that, and then direct your attention towards something. So that's where you can have a list of things that make you feel good. If you like to listen to music, and you can in that environment for whatever reason, I don't know what are the chaotic part that you're talking about, but if you can, listen. Don't get into a conversation. Shrink the time you spend in a conversation with someone. Go to your room, isolate yourself, etc. And then when you do that, then it's about quieting the mind. So you have withdrawn from the situation one way or another. You don't talk too much. You go back to your room. You find a way. You go to the restroom. You break the vibrational momentum. And then you come into the present moment. That's where you're going to find peace no matter what. Like finding peace in the middle of the storm. Finding peace in the middle of, and literally, I find peace in the middle of a hurricane. It's completely peaceful. It can be. It doesn't have to be anything else. So why? Because you can stay in the present moment. You put your feet on the ground, you ground yourself, you take breath, you do the meditations we do here, you put a smile on your face, you take a breath, you look at a tree, like we said yesterday, you look at nature, and yeah, that's what it is about. Hi Dee, hello. Okay, so I hope that helps. I tried to be as complete as I could. Tina, hello. Hi everyone. Lots of people new. Just make sure that you belong here, that you're welcomed, and I have welcomed you. I welcome you here, and I just want to make sure you all get my bestseller book for free and all the gifts. So make sure you get that whenever you want. Join us and read the book, and so that you will understand what I'm talking about so much more here. So any other questions? This one was fabulous. It's one of the most important questions. How do you find peace in the middle of, because life is going to be life. There will be moment, there will be time, and yes, it's about your resonance, but also an important point. When you withdraw, not only from your environment, the close environment, the one thing I have done for the last 4 or 5 years, I have no TV. TV is out of the question. It's like one of the most unhelpful, to say the least, things you can do. Sit down passively and be completely conditioned by the outside, by the media, by people who have their interest in mind, and being directed. Obviously with TV, what they do is direct your attention towards what they want you to direct your attention to. You see the difference between you becoming the creator of your world, where you decide where you place your attention, you're completely free to choose, you have control over your attention, or you let someone else tell you what to put your attention on, knowing that this creates your life. Isn't it important? So newspaper, TVs, out of the way, and that will clear a lot of energy already. And then yeah, do like I just said. Just review it. So if you want to have a video, a recording, what I'm doing is with the Facebook group. If you are new here, you don't know, but I'm cloning myself, and half of me now is on the private Facebook group, High Vibe Tribe. And on that Facebook group, what we have the recording every day of this show. So just make sure that if you want that, grab your gift, and in the gift you will have the invitation, so you'll be able to listen again and make friends with all the high vibers over there. Hi Judy, hello, hi everyone, how you doing? Any other good, wonderful, or any kind of question? When you have a question, I always go. I have plenty of things to say. I could talk for hours. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate it. Hi, Ma. So welcome. Welcome here. Ma just joined also the inner circle, and it's going to be on fire. We have women in this group, and we have one man right now, which is Nikolai. And men, we are going to rock the world by changing our vibration and clearing all those money blocks and any kind of blocks. Hi Judy, hello, how are you doing? Hi Christiana, how are you doing? All right, any other questions for today? Do you have any other questions for today? If not, I'm just going to use the cards of Aramix, and it might stimulate my knowing in what I have to tell you today. Oh, all right, that's a very simple thing. Whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. Yes, that's really the big summary of all of it. So G is asking a question. Want to keep my frequency high and in line with my highest goals? What is the quickest way in the morning to get there? Awesome, awesome question. It begins at night, before the morning, because what happens is the last vibration you were on at night is going to be the first one you're going to hook on in the morning. So night and morning, what I do is those mini meditations with the fingertips, like we did one time. You know, it's like I do a smiling meditation, so I don't have to think. And I do a fingertip meditation that I just, created. I touch actually gently my sheets. They are very soft. It allows me to focus, you see, focus my attention. This is all that is. So I smile and I touch this and I feel the softness of it. And it feels so comfortable. So that's the vibration of comfort. Then the vibration of safety. All of this is kind of mixed up. It feels like a nest, a baby nest for a birdie, a birdie nest or something. It feels like so good. And so I stay in that for a while. And that's how I begin my vibration of the morning. I used to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and begin with the mantra of appreciation. That's also something you can do. I just turned lately more into the attention and focus on the vibration of comfort and deliciousness and security and stability and the softness, the gentleness. But that's the vibration I have chosen to experience. So you can also choose to experience appreciation. And that you can just begin, like I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you just say thank you, and then after 4 or 5 thank yous, guess what? You're going to have a reason to say thank you. You're going to say, oh, thank you for the air conditioning. Oh, thank you for my bed. Oh, thank you for this new day. Oh, thank you for my health. And here you go. So that has been actually has been what has began my stability in a highest vibration. I have become obsessed by appreciation. I have literally created a habit of appreciation. So anchored that now it's kind of where I live all the time. I'm constantly and unconsciously looking for something to appreciate very, very, very often during the day. But it is a new habit. You have to make the decision. I want to vibrate at the appreciation level. Universe, that's what I want. That's who I am. And hi, Ruska. New people in Facebook. Welcome, welcome. So you're going to say, it's a decision. It's all a decision away. Because when you don't make a decision, nothing changes. The only way to change a habit, and we're talking about a habit of thought here, is to make a decision. Before that, it's like a wish. Oh, I wish I had a better vibration, blah, 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 blah. I wish it would be better, or I hope that today will be a good day. No, you can't go there. You have to make a decision saying, okay, I want to be at the highest level possible and stay in my highest place. What will I do? Okay, what could I do? Well, appreciation is the easiest. So let's begin with that. What can I appreciate? How often am I going to appreciate during the day? I went as specific as that. I said, okay, I'll begin with 5 times a day, morning, night, and 3 times during the day, every time I ate. Then I added the bathroom breaks. Then I added the car, each time I get in the car and out of the car. Then I added the supermarket, each time I go shopping and I come back. So you add, and then each time I open my computer. So it ended up being like every hour, all the time. And then I didn't have to say that anymore. It's kind of natural now. But it took several, perhaps weeks or months, I don't know. But it was a decision that for the rest of my life, I'm just going to appreciate as much as I can. When I meet someone, my first intention is to appreciate them. So this is one of the most powerful tools you can have to get into the highest vibration and then stay there. Because it's not about just the morning. You're going to notice that you can launch your vibration pretty good in the morning, and then something happens, traffic, whatever, and boom, you go down. So you have to be constantly navigating that frequency, okay? And you will get used to it, and then you will stabilize in that frequency of appreciation. And when you have that, that's a huge key to your success, to anything you want. Because now your appreciation is, you know, you can think about it as appreciation appreciates. That means it makes things more. So the more you appreciate money, for example, the more it appreciates, and it appreciates you. Things grow because you put your attention with love. Appreciation is love, and love is the creation energy. So appreciation is the same vibration as love, as I say, which, you know, sometimes you think of love and you don't really feel totally aligned because there's so many beliefs around it. But if you talk about appreciation, it's very pure vibration of love. So you take appreciation and here you go. That's your highest vibration, that's your goal, and that's how you can stay in the highest vibration. Great, preparing for a concert tomorrow. Hello, Christiana, you're a singer. Yes, you're preparing for a concert. Wonderful. Says that in the morning we start from scratch again. Yeah, very good. That's true. You start from scratch. She also explains that at night, it's good to begin with the night, because in the night when you wake up, you're from scratch. That means all the negative vibrations have slowed down. The positive one are, on the contrary, able to, especially if you stay in that vibration, able to revive, because that's your natural state. You're back to your natural state, which is source energy, which is the highest vibration. So you're naturally waking up in a better state. But it might last only a few seconds, because if your first thought is a complaint, you go down, you know, the same lane again. So you have to have the first thought, something positive. So either a feeling of deliciousness or a thought like thank you. Voila. So moving to the next question, if there is any. What do you think about religion? Oh, that's a good question. And the mind, brainwashed with ideas. Yes. Well, religion is has been there is a difference between religion and spirituality. And actually today, this morning, I saw a client and she said, you changed my life. Today you said you don't need religion, you need spirituality. And it allowed her to get out of one of her very restrictive kind of religion. And she understood it suddenly. It's about you being connected to source with no need for anything else. While religion has been adapted by humans to, you know, benefit from it, like every human is self-centered, more or less, at one point or shape or time or whatever. And so there are things that, if that religion actually resonates with you, and there are some of them, or sometime, for some people, it's never black and white. For some people, it just lifts them up. Fantastic. Because remember, the only thing that counts is how you feel. All right? What is your signal? What are you sending out there? So if it's lifting you up, fabulous. If it's giving you guilt or negative feelings, then you have to question that, okay? Because that means your higher self is saying, I'm not believing that. This is just a thought that is artificially, it's a human thought that is limited, and it creates a guilt or any kind of fear. So that's how you feel into it. If you have a place where you feel joy and love and appreciation and cooperation and oneness and That's the vibration you're after, and that's what is spirituality. It connects you with your spirit. And if it doesn't feel that way, then it's because there are some thoughts, beliefs that have been anchored, like you said, you know, there are some thoughts that are limiting thoughts, that are limiting your potential, or limiting your ability to love yourself, or your ability to forgive yourself, or the ability to be yourself and to be just spontaneously who you are, you know. So it's just a question of feeling. There's no right and wrong. It's like you individually, how do you feel? And to be really honest with yourself. And yes, there are belief systems, religion, politics, all of that. These are belief systems that you can, you know, you can adopt a belief system for a while. But as long as you know that it's a belief system, when you pass the cap where you believe it as the only truth, then you have been involved and completely aligned. You're aligned with that thought, even though those thoughts are limiting you. That's the journey. So you can test out things, you know, and you feel what it feels like. Like, oh, how does it feel to think that? Oh, it feels good, it feels great, cool. Or no, you know, it feels guilty, it feels heavy. Okay, then it's not for me. You see, that's how you test everything in life. Nothing is actually right or wrong, and nothing is actually truth. There's no other truth than there's this universe is vibrational and that we resonate. And there are some laws like the law of gravity and the law of attraction. These are the core laws of the universe. That what you give, you receive. That's one of the essential laws of the entire universe. Even beyond the planet. It's a law that is beyond anything else. Even the law of gravity is not beyond the planet, but the law of attraction that manages the vibrations and the frequencies is the same law all over the universe, because the universe is just made up of frequencies too. You see, it's just one big chunk of a field of infinite intelligence and frequencies out there. That's all it is. So nothing is to be taken seriously, and nothing is to be taken as this is the truth. No, it is one possibility out of all the possibilities, you see? And that makes you open and makes you feel good. You see how that's an open thought? Contrary to this is the truth, the only truth, and nobody else has the truth. You see how that restrains and constructs you? Feels bad. And when you say, everyone has their own viewpoint and it's all okay. There are different ways of seeing things and we can all accept it. None of it is real anyway. You know, none of it is forever, for eternity. It's just experiencing different viewpoints. Life is made up of multiple millions and billions of different viewpoints. And as source beings, that's what we are here to do. We come on this planet to experience viewpoints and therefore to grow from it, to be informed by it. So every experience you have had in your life is fantastic, no matter what you have experienced, because you have experienced something, and we're here to experience something. That's all we're here to do, experience, you know. So it's all good. Yes. Yeah, there are different things, and it's all coming to there is no one truth, and there is no one that can tell you outside of you if this information is for you or not for you. Doesn't mean that it's right or it's true or it's not true. It just doesn't resonate with your spirit and your soul. So when you read any text, even if it's a common text like the Bible, etc., you have to stay focused on you. This is your only God, if you want. It's you connected to source, directly to the universe, directly to the infinite creator. You are that. You have the knowledge. It's inside of you. Nobody else has it. So if it's been written and rewritten and translated and transformed and changed. whatever you read, if it feels good to you, go with it. And it doesn't have to be 100% good and that resonates and 100. No, that's actually a fallacy of the mind. I was reading that yesterday with the book I'm reading about the brain and the mind and how there are lots of fallacies. One of them is when you like, for example, a trait in someone, you will almost automatically generalize and like everything of that person. So when you like a trait of a book, of a knowledge, of a religion or whatever, you might generalize it to the rest without looking at the details too much anymore. You see? So they were giving the example, a very funny example of how in Hollywood, actors were a little short, needs to be taller. They want tall actors. So what they do is they play with the apple cart, they do whatever they need to put something under the knees or the feet of the shorter actors. And why that? It's because just the brain has been trained since hundreds of thousands of whatever of time, of years, that someone taller is stronger, and we have associated something in the unconscious mind into there is something better about them. Because someone who is taller is actually more loved, more accepted easily. And that's totally not, based on anything that is real. So he was explaining how the mind sees a tall guy inside of a movie and will like that person automatically. And there were more examples than that, but it's about, you can like someone. Oh yeah, like for example, they were grading some pilots during the war. And the pilots who were, good pilots, they were also graded as being good leaders, good parents, good everything by their superior. Superior would give them grades, and if they were good in one thing, they ended up being graded good in everything. And they couldn't separate, saying this guy is awesome, but he has zero leadership. He's the perfect pilot, but he has zero leadership skills. No, they couldn't be objective in their assessment because the brain tends to generalize. So if it was good as a pilot, it was good at everything else. And they studied like thousands of cases, and they realized there was a pattern. And that's how in psychology this guy discovered there is a pattern that tends to accept everything instead of looking at the details and saying, I like that and I don't like that. And it's okay. You see, the brain wants to put it all together. To simplify. Your brain wants to simplify everything. And sometimes it's not to your advantage. So stay to feel instead of being guided by your mind, be guided by your heart. The heart knows. That's where the truth is in your heart. Voila. So, all those hearts, thank you. Hi, Bettina. Hi, you. How you doing? All right. So, let's do the meditation now. I think we have good answers for the day. And we're Friday, so we'll have a weekend, everyone. I wish you the best weekend. Thank you for the love. And we'll do the meditation right now. All right. Thank you, Dee. Encouraging my ad-libbing. My audience wants, whoa, Bettina just broke through. Yesterday we talked together, and she had a miracle happen yesterday, and today the proof of the pudding is there. Great, Bettina, you rock. You are rocking it. Bettina is an opera singer and going for her dream in Vienna, and yeah. So we did MAP, actually, just I can say a little bit so people can understand. MAP is the new method in the field of psychology that I'm the co-founder of. And you rock too, thank you. And what we did is Bettina was anxious, like everyone else, to go into an audition. But she had a pretty high anxiety that that made her throat doesn't work as well, and she couldn't sing as well. So that was a big inconvenience. So we treated, and the last audition went differently because she was not at all anxious the whole day. So we knew she had began rewiring her brain. Now that 5 minutes before, there was still this huge anxiety. So we needed to go deeper. So yesterday night, we did deeper work, cleared some more. And today, the result is what she says. Great audition. My audition went really well. Whoa! And I was telling her, there is a shift. It's happening. You have already rewired because things are already in your direction. And this today is the proof of the pudding. So that's a lot of joy. Thank you for sharing the good news. We all want to share the good news. Whenever you have good news, share it here and we all celebrate. Yay, Bettina D says from Australia. You see, you even have fans from all over the world already. All right, so let's do the meditation. Let's put our feet on the ground and let's be present today, right now. Stretch your toes and push on the ground. Feel the soles. So again, this is all about attention. You're going to put your attention on your feet. You see, you're present, you're now. Put all your attention in your feet right now. And really push your toes into the ground. So it grounds you. And now you can relax. Relax your feet. And take a deep breath. A wonderful, sweet breath. And now look into the mirror. Imagine you're looking yourself into in a mirror. Look at yourself. Look at the smile. And tell to yourself, that's what the smile is saying to you. Imagine the smile is your higher self. And you're encountering your higher self in the mirror. And your higher self has lots of good things to tell you. You know you're good. You're completely good. I love you. It's telling you you're enough. You're completely and utterly wonderful and enough. Your source energy being. You can do, be, or have anything you want. Yes. It's comforting. So you see this beautiful smile of your higher self. And your higher self is sending you love, telling you, I love you. I love you. I totally and completely love and accept you and welcome you as my ego on this planet, as my little physical self. We are co-creating as our best. Together, you represent the physical part of me, and we are a good team. I love you, I love you. Always think of that. You're loved. And now it's time for Smiley. Smiley is visiting. It's a beautiful Disney character. Hi, Smiley. How are you doing? He's visiting on the mirror. Doing fantastic, and you? Oh, fantastic. Thank you. You're having a conversation with a Disney character. All right. So, here we go. Time to get inside and visit the body. Let's go. So, arm in arm, here we go. We're coming inside the brain. Hello, brain. How are you doing? I love you. I send you love and appreciation. Thank you, brain. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have done such a good job all my life. I'm so grateful you're working so well for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now the smiley face is sliding down the neck. and relaxing and releasing all the muscles in the neck. They all feel good and relaxed. And there is this you can say. When you say it's the sound of the heart actually. I'm just having fun with today. You see the relaxation, the release. It's a natural sound, and sound are vibrations, as you know. And they are connected to some areas of your body, and especially your heart. All right. Now that there is all this relaxation happening in the neck, we are sliding a little further down the spine. And Minister Smiley is spreading its love and its warmth all along the spine, on every one of the vertebrae, on every one of the muscles attached to the vertebrae. And there is this relaxation spreading all over your back. Yes, it feels so good. I love my back. Thank you, my spine. Thank you for being good and aligned all my life, representing this powerful stability. The spine is there to support you. It's in your back. It represents the support you have in life, supporting your entire body. Thank you, spine. I love you. And now we are going into visiting the heart. Hello, heart. How are you? You're beating so well. Yes. And you're open and you're connected to this heart chakra that is connecting you to the infinite intelligence and love in this universe. So let's open our heart chakra. Let's imagine the heart is just opening up. This huge vortex of positive energy in our heart and welcoming this beautiful love inside of our heart. Taking a deep breath, opening the heart now, both in the front and in the back. In the back you're opening this, yes, and now you're flowing energy through you, through your heart chakra. Taking deep breath, you're flowing and you're seeing this heart chakra clearing, cleansing itself from the front to the back. Fantastic. All right, and now we're going down into the belly, and the belly is warm and comfortable, and I'm thanking it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, belly. You're doing so well. All my life you've been there for me. I love you. And again, now the little smiley faces just separate themselves and gently slide down the legs, sending their love and warmth all over the legs, down into the feet. And now you end up having two little smiley faces on your feet, and they are so cute. You look down and you have your toes welcoming them. You move your toes around and it moves the little smileys. And hello, hello. How are you doing, guys? Yes, fantastic. Thank you. All right. And now your feet are benefiting from the warmth of those little tidbits of smiley faces. There is warmth in your feet, and all your muscles of your feet are relaxing and releasing themselves too. That feels great. So now we're going back up and up and up to the shoulders area. So those two smiley faces are holding now the top and the tip of your shoulders, and they are sending love and relaxation to the entire shoulder area. Now imagine your shoulders are like Play-Doh. Just begin to move them very gently, move them around. Just imagine those muscles relaxing and releasing themselves, becoming completely loose. Yes, yes. Yes, fantastic. And now the smiley faces are sliding down your arms, in your hands. And they have become little birdies. They have the softest feathers around them. So you're feeling those feathers and you adore that feeling of feathers. So smooth, so warm and comfortable in your hands. You love that. Thank you, little bitty birdies, smileys. Thank you. All right. And now you just send them away. And they fly away. They will be there tomorrow. And we're spreading our arms now. And it's time for the hug of the planet. So we are holding on the left side. I'm going to California. And then from California, we're going to D again, north in Perth, north of Australia. So D, you're holding on to San Diego, okay? And my hand is going to San Diego. So if there is nobody in San Diego, we're just touching hands there with D and in San Diego. Great. Then on the other side, I'm going to the south. Perhaps there is someone in, like, All Matters Matter. She's usually in Atlanta. We're thinking of you, girl. So I'm holding your hand, okay? And then from Atlanta, we're going to New York. And from New York, I think we'll just go direct. I'm not sure there is anyone from London today. So we'll go direct from New York to Finland. Yes, Tina is here from Finland. Finland, you're holding New York, okay? And then from Finland, you're going down to Bettina in Austria. Bettina, you're holding the hand with Finland. And then it goes down. We're going to go down a little bit more to Croatia. We're changing the line a little bit. So Bettina, you're holding the hand of Jelena in Split, Croatia. Now it's holding strong. Now Jelena, we're going to go south and south and south and south to South Africa with Ma, who is over there. Here we go. Hold on the hand over there with Amista. All right, great. And then from South Africa, we're going back up into Belgrade, into Bulgaria. I think Nikolai might be here. If not, he's always there in our thoughts anyway. So hold hand into Bulgaria. And from Bulgaria, if Nikolai, you're there, if not, it's the same, which is your spirit is there. We're holding the hand with D in Australia. Tip of the top of Australia. All right. And D, okay, back to California. So we are all good. And if there is anyone from other places, just hold on over there into any part of the line. Germany, France, wherever you're from, just hold on to that line. Doesn't matter, you can just join. And now we're going to just send love into that line. Lots of love and joy and fun and blessings, many blessings to all of you. I send you love and blessings and smiles. And every one of us, we're sending blessings to each other. Then we're blessing the planet itself, Mother Earth. Sending lots of love to Mother Earth. For the butterflies, for the beautiful oceans and beaches and mountains and clouds and rainbows and all of that. Let's send so much love to Mother Earth. Yes, Earth, we love you. You are the best planet in this universe. We just adore you. And every one of the humans here on this planet, we're sending you love too, so that you raise your vibration and help everyone lift into that fifth dimension, into that next level for humanity. All right, I love you all. I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.